Okay, today we have the Wasr M. Not sure what the M stands for, but it's a Romanian made AKM. It has it's an adapter here that takes Glock mags. Glock 17, 19, 26. These are 18 Glock 18 mags, 33 round mags. But yeah, this is imported by Century Arms, made in Romania by Nova model. So yeah, it's not made in the Cougar factories as the Wasser tins are, but yeah, it's still made in Romania. For most part, everything is for most part is it's an AKM. But there are some subtle little differences. Let me pop this out. It is it's clear. So let's see if I can explain this. From what I've discovered, your safety selector is the same as any other AK. Your trigger group is almost the same, but it's not the same. Let me see if I can. Let me pop this off real fast. Hold on, 1 minute. So let me see. Let me pop the hood open a little bit for you. Now, from that point on, it's a regular AK. Get the camera pan down in the right location for you. For most part, same old AK Wasser AKM scope mount. Now, I'm not going to completely take it apart. This recoil spring, this is a direct blowback 9mm. There is no bolt, no cannon, so the bolt and the bolt carrier are one solid piece. Now the recoil spring, it's a little short little squatty thing. So it doesn't take the any kind of AKM recoil spring. Oh, there's a little spacer here. This little spacer keeps this from sliding all out. Without this spacer, when the bolt cycles, it will come all the way out here and actually pop up out of the rails. Yeah, this is it. It's a direct blowback. As you can see, there's no camming bolt, and the bolt carrier and the bolts one piece. Direct blowback. The mass, the weight of this bolt is pretty hefty, and that's what keeps the rounds from exploding on the way out. The mass of the bolt creates a delay for the for your if I can get it in there now. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta push it down just a little bit. Like I said, it's not 100% AK. The gas block is basically there for looks. The gas block, gas tube, that counterweight actually slides up and down. I could probably take this tube off, the gas tube off. Function fine. Like I said, it's a direct blowback. Your sights, you go to about 400 meters. I think these are meters, 400 meters. For a 9mm, I think that's really pushing it anyway. I can at 100 yards, I can hit a man-sized target, but you're not looking at any kind of spectacular groups with this thing. Being a direct blowback firearm, it is a dirty firearm. Oops. Let's not forget this here. Thank you. Yeah, being a direct blowback, it's a dirty rifle. It's a dirty AK. I can see I cleaned it. I cleaned it well after I shot it, and it's already grimy goody. Oh well, yeah. As I was saying, something. Let me take a little part again. I want to show you something. The trigger group is not 100% AK. You can see right here. Yeah, there is that's your hammer. and your hammer has a weird notch cut out. I tried to insert another AK trigger group I have. That was really had a nice trigger pull, nice spring, and it discovered it wouldn't work. Um, this little piece right here, where my pinky is, that piece slides inside here. So this hammer has to have a cutout to make room for this. When I put a regular old AK hammer in there, the first thing that happened was inserted the bolt, pulled the trigger, nothing happened because the hammer went to strike the firing pin, which you can see right there, and yeah, see right there, right there. As the hammer went to strike the firing pin, it hit this little piece right here. So your hammer has to have a cutout to make room for this. So yeah, your regular AKM hammer is not going to jive in this AK. Get this hammer down for support. There we go. Let's see another thing. So yeah, the spring isn't bad. You have to reuse it. It's a little bit heavier than most AKs. See, yeah, it's already clean, but see, it's already just dirty. You know, as my fingers are finding more dirt. Again, safety works pretty much the same as any other safety. Your dust cover, I think it is a regular old dust cover. Also, I noticed again with this little notch cut right there, there's a little rivet that is right there, and that rivet actually corresponds with that little notch right there. So not sure why that's there, but other than that, yeah, it's just a regular old AK. Like I said, the scope rail is pretty much standard, just like my Wasr. It's basically a Wasr scope rail. The muzzle device. I just don't need a muzzle. There's no recoil with this. It's 9mm. Where did I get that from? Don't know. I can't remember where I got it from. It was literally like $10. A 9mm has no recoil. Most of your felt recoil is coming from this bolt. The bolt and the little mass that comes up about right here. Most of your felt recoil is that cycling back and forth. That's your recoil you feel. Other than that, if you grab that, hold it real tight and pull the trigger, the round leaving the barrel does not make any recoil. So it came with a slant brake, which was okay, fine. Also, it has right hand threads. With a half by 28, 20 by half, yeah. So it comes with regular American right hand thread. So you can't put any other AKM muzzle device on it because it's a right hand thread. Like I said, it takes Glock mags. These are Glock 18 33 round mags. Let's take a Glock 26, Glock 19, Glock 17, pretty much any standard 9mm Glock mag, it will take it. I can't think of anything else to say about this. Monstrum light. Monstrum light on it. You probably get this suppressed if you really wanted to. AK grip. It's a standard AKM grip. Standard. The buttstock actually came. It came with some really cheesy one. I bought this one. I can't remember if it's Russian made. It might be Bulgarian. I don't remember now. But it's just a regular old mill. I guess you want to call it mill spec buttstock. It does have the let's see if I can get it panned up in there. It does have the cleaning kit. Actually, the buttstock hole. Good grief. It does have a cleaning kit. It also has a cleaning rod, and believe it or not, I own some handgun cleaning stuff. I don't have a single rifle cleaning rod that fits a 16 or 18 inch barrel. So believe it or not, I actually use this when I clean my AKs. I use the cleaning rod and the cleaning kit and buttstock. That's what I actually use to clean my AKs. And that's why my ARs don't get cleaned very often, because I don't have a long enough cleaning rod to clean long barrels. Maybe one day I'll get one, maybe I won't. So anyway, the sling is just a regular old Russian sling. This is a 2018 year production. Yeah, so it's rather new production. Russian sling. I like these slings. All my AKs, almost all my AKs have just a regular old Russian AK, sling. So let me put them back together again, and we'll take it to the range and put some holes in the paper. Okay, Wasr M range. I'm shooting today at 50 yards, 150 feet. This particular rifle I actually use. It's sitting by my bed all the time, so it's actually my home defense weapon. Yeah, today it's gonna be about 400 plus rounds. I went ahead and decided to get rid of the ammo in my ammo can. I had about 400 rounds, 400, 450, something like that. Today I basically shot till the range closed. In fact, I was the last one out there when I packed it up. This is actually zeroed in at 100 yards. At 50 yards, it's hitting pretty much center mass. Maybe a little high center, about 2-3 inches center high. The grouping, again, this is some junky steel case ammo. And it's sort of funny, as I'm squeezing the trigger, depending if it's a lacquered case, a polymer case, or just a regular cheap steel case, I could feel the difference from round to round, and actually sort of, the camera don't pick it up, but I could hear the difference from round to round. Yeah, it was a pretty windy day. The wind was coming out of the south at about 20-25 miles per hour, and the air saw a little gust at 30. Had to put a sandbag on my tripod so it won't blow it over. Yeah, again, this has no recoil at all. Again, most of the felt, what I feel is recoil is that bolt cycling. I have a Hollow Sun red dot on the rail. I like that a lot. I got a couple of those. The Hollow Sun will turn off when not being used, and once you use it, once you touch the weapon, any slight vibration, it will automatically turn on. So you don't worry about buttons and switches and all that stuff. Now here we have a misfeed. That is the issue I have with this just junky old steel case ammo that's got all rusted up and corroded. You start loading up more than 10 rounds into the mags. The friction between the rounds jam up, and they start misfeeding. Back near the end of the video, I actually found a layer at the bottom of the ammo can of pretty much just polymer coated ammo, and I could load my 15 round mags up to the back, and had no problems then. Another thing also you can hear in the video, I squeeze the trigger, you hear the report of the rifle, then you hear another snap right after. That's the bullet actually going down range, cracking the sunbarrier. These 9mm and a handgun, I mean, you're still hitting 900, maybe 1,000 feet per second. In a 16-inch barrel, the 9mm are running out that barrel probably closer to 1,200 or higher per second. Yeah, another thing also I didn't talk about in the beginning, there is no bolt hole open. Once you get to your last round, pull the trigger, all you hear is a click, that's it. I know there's, I cannot remember the name. There was I think it was more of an AR type platform that took Glock mags, and it did have a bolt hole option, but yeah, this Wasr M has no bolt hole open option at all. Yeah, the reasoning I have for using this as my home defense long rifle is, I have AKs, and I don't live in a large house. This is a 2-bedroom house. And I got neighbor in front of me, neighbor behind me, neighbors both sides of me. A 7.62 Super 39. I don't need rounds going through neighborhoods. Even my AR-15s or my Zastava M90. I don't need these high velocity rounds going through walls. I'm not saying that 9 millimeter can't go through a wall, um, but just in case they ever have to, you know, handle a bump at night, they, just 9 millimeter, the odds of it going over penetrating through the neighborhood are lower than having an AK or an AR as your home. So that's just my little personal reasoning behind using this instead of an AK or AR. Now I do have it zeroed at 100 yards. Here I'm shooting at 50. I'm never going to engage a home invader or a threat at 100 yards. That's going to be really, really hard selling that to a grand jury. But yeah, I have it at 0 to 100 yards. All my rifles are 0 to 100 yards for the most part. But this here, 50 yards is dead on. At home defense distances within 20 yards, 25 yards, this is probably just straight clip. But yeah, if you ever have to engage a home intruder at 100 yards, you're going to have a hard time selling that to the grand jury. In fact, I think most self-defense encounters are probably within that 7, 10 yard range. Also, a good note is this Holosun red dot is not magnified. It is just peep through and put the dot on target. So at 100 yards, this is pretty much what you're going to get. At 100 yards, that red dot actually covers most of the center of the target anyway. As I stated before, 115 grade 9 millimeter doesn't generate enough recoil to need any kind of compensator or muzzle brake. Most of the felt recoil that I'm feeling is pretty much just from the bolt cycling back and forth. But yeah, this brake does get it. I think it's called a linear compensator. Yeah, it's a brake that has holes going 360 degrees around the brake, all pointed, angled out towards the front. So it gives more of a cool factor rather than actual factor for this firearm. So 50 yards. Let's see how we did. So 50 yards. Like I said, it was 400 plus rounds I'm shooting out of there. In fact, if you look at my ammo can before and after, this is pretty about 400 rounds at 50 yards. And for home defense, again, within 7, 8 yards, 10 yards, you are dead on with this. So for sure, yep, I'm happy with this at 50 yards.